Hello everyone, it's me Jenny, and yeah, welcome to my streamy type thing. I'll be playing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the PC game. I love how these intro cutscenes just summarize like the first 4 chapters of the book in one spell. That was a strange glitch. I hope it doesn't continue doing this, and I tried putting in the Harry Potter 1 disc and it truly did not work. I was hoping to do a speed run with you guys because I seem to remember if I'm doing just the missions, I can complete the whole game in about an hour. But if I'm doing full, complete everything, 100% in classes, get all of the beans, all the secret areas, then it takes me about 2 hours. So I was really hoping to do a Harry Potter 1 speed run today, and the glitches in that were genuinely seizure-inducing. I can't remember anything about this game. It's been so long since I last played it. It's not Alohomora, it's Alohomora. Must be a new one. Oh, this is the glitches I was getting with Harry Potter 1, so I think it must be my laptop dealing with old school games. Okay, I'm not sure how to sort this glitch out. So I'm sorry, if any of you suffer from epilepsy, I would recommend not watching. Flipendo! Flipendo is an in-game spell, it's not featured in any of the books. Because it sounds ridiculous. I like how the Whomping Willow in this is not really at all threatening, not even in the slightest. I definitely prefer the old ones, given that I've only played Harry Potter 1, 2 and 3. I haven't played 4 onwards, although I will at some point. I do have the Harry Potter Lego game, which I do like. The trouble is, because I'm so obsessive compulsive about finishing everything per room before I move on, there's a slight issue with the Lego game that the whole part of the gameplay is you only learn one thing at a time and then you go back to certain areas to complete the things. And not being able to complete certain rooms because I haven't learned a spell drives me up the blinking wall. How long have I been playing games? Well, this game I've been playing for years and years and years because it was one of the few games that I had as a kid. I've been playing games a long time, but I had a habit of playing 1 or 2 games to death and playing them again and then again and again and again and again, rather than playing a good selection of games and really becoming a great gamer. Also limited to PC games. I never had an NES or an Xbox or anything like that. When I was 17 to 18, I borrowed my sister's Xbox, and that was perfectly fun, but I've never actually owned one for myself. So most of the games that I played have been Harry Potter, the original Sims, Nightmare 3D, which I will play again at some point. I need to just get myself a mouse. I've got to give a huge thank you to Mr. Christopher Ware, who asked whether or not I wanted help, and I was like, yes, please help me with my technological literacy, make my streams a little bit better. And he was really sweet enough to come online and just give me a helping hand with changing some of my stream settings, so at least hopefully you guys are getting continuous visuals, despite the fact that my internet is notoriously god-awful. And hopefully the audio is okay. Really good! Sound and video good! Oh, yay! Thank you, Chris, everyone. Even though the game itself is a bit on the seizure-inducing glitch side, point and evidence there, as long as the stream's working, I'm happy as a duck. What console are you playing on? Sounds really good. I'm playing on my laptop. This is a PC game. It is an old school CD-ROM PC game, and I'm playing it on my very abused but much loved laptop. And I'm also streaming from my laptop, so the poor thing is slightly overworked, but it's doing okay. I love the music in this game. Oh, hello, Julia! Oh my gosh, hello! Oh my god, that's so exciting! Oh, I'm so happy to have so many people that I actually know in the internet space just hanging around. So thank you for being here. You guys are the best. Truly neglected the ghosts in the films. they're some of the best characters. Nearly Headless Nick is such a cool character that's severely neglected. Peeves is a really important character that's severely neglected. The only ghost they actually feature heavily is finally Riona Ravenclaw. Is it Riona? Riona... whatever, the daughter's name. They only get her right at the end because she is essential to the plot. How did I get into gaming? It wasn't exactly a decision, it just kind of happened. It was a book that my dad bought, which came with an interactive CD, which was 101 Easy Peasy Things to Do on Your Computer, which was a children's teaching game CD where it taught you how to save and taught you how to print, how to copy and paste, basic computer rules and systems, really super basic, but designed very specifically for very young children. And had that. I also had the original Putt-Putt game where he like mows lawns. He goes around his town and asks people who live in his town to let him mow their lawns. And he basically goes around, and it's like a screen where it's like green and then a different shade of green, and you have to try and fill up the square. And then once he's earned all his money, he can either get a car wash or get a paint job done. And I remember that being the first game that I really, really played. And then there was the 101 Easy Peasy Things to Do game, which was perfectly nice. But it was mostly, as I said, it was teaching you how to use a computer. The first game that I can remember playing, which is one of the ones that I would actually go back to now when I have played a 5-minute session on my computer, was Nightmare 3D, which is a Doom-esque game, same era, first-person shooter, which terrified the bejeebus out of me as a child. I had continuous nightmares about that game, specifically involving, for some reason, a really creepy train, which isn't featured in the game, but for some reason in my head, Nightmare 3D had a really creepy train in it. And I would play a lot of that with no beans at all. If you get hit by a gnome, they actually sap your life. Like clearly they're like, I can't eat beans, I will eat your feet. And yeah, magical physics, yes, definitely the physics are naughty. And maybe the stairs are well trained. Maybe Hagrid has had a, gentle talking to them, or maybe Dumbledore. Maybe both. Maybe they had like a staircase intervention. Dumbledore and Hagrid and Filch all sat down with a set of stairs and said, "Well, look, the paintings are very upset. We're not here to judge, but you seem to be turning a little bit too close to the left wall. We're worried about what effect this might have on the morale of the paintings, and we really hope that you can get by, but you need to behave better as stairs." Maybe that happened. Maybe not. Maybe that was one of the most boring fanfic ever brought to life. But had fun. Mona Lisa was actually a witch type thing, which is an interesting concept because her eyes do follow you, which would suggest therefore that she was a magical painting, that somewhere along the line, someone, maybe, just maybe Leonardo da Vinci was actually a wizard. I've got to say, that is kind of gross. Like, they're literally pooping fire. Like, that's not a pleasant mental image, frankly, that I am getting flaming poop on me from a fire crab. Like, well, I've got to say, the glitch has never been so pretty as getting extra stars in my periphery. Yay! Mission completed! Achievement unlocked! This has been the first and last Harry Potter stream. I'm sorry to have traumatized you all and possibly given you all epileptic seizures. I certainly am feeling slightly headachy and worse for wear for having seen all of that craziness. Thank you for putting up with my random talking and all of those sort of things. And I will see you guys all next week at 11 o'clock GMT.